the unstoppable Raymond Daniels rampaged through the karate landscape like a tornado.
Fast guy, 25 years old. There it is. 15-point New York lead, right?
Artfully folded opponents in kickboxing.
Swat inbound, armbang. Oh, what a shot from Raymond Daniels!
And kept the knockout ball rolling in MMA. Today we'll parade through the greatest hits by the most electrifying fighter of the outgoing generation.
So hard, look at that. We'll allow it to go on.
Oh, there you go.
Who's unfairly slept on by the crowd.
By Foster. Spinning hook kick. Johnson.
Oh, my goodness.
Prayer.
Raymond's grandfather was a professional boxer, and his father studied American Kenpo karate, passing its basics to his son from a young age. This hybrid style was practiced by Bruce Lee, and later effectively utilized by UFC champion Chuck Liddell. The semi-contact nature of Kenpo karate leaves no room for error.
Oh, nice round kick. Oh.
Since a point is awarded for the first successful technical move, which the agile Daniels grasped immediately. By age 17, he was catching the eye with lightning speed, cocky arsenal of attacks, and flawless instinct for spinning strikes. Earning him the nickname Human Highlight Reel. However, after becoming a single father at 19, he had to give up his passion. Prize money from karate couldn't support a child, so Daniels joined the police force and spent the next 7 years fighting crime. Fortunately, in 2006, Chuck Norris counted to infinity, then backwards, and founded his own fight promotion out of boredom, the World Combat League.
He has to do to win.
The rules combine the best of full-contact karate and American kickboxing,
Yeah, he's going to work now.
with limited clinching and no throws.
There's that wobbleness.
The events took place in a unique arena with inclined borders and in a team format, 6 versus 6, with points being totaled.
You're in the mouth.
Very high. Beautiful right hand.
Chuck the Almighty didn't forget the brightest star of the new generation, Daniels. Despite the long hiatus, Raymond turned in his police badge and now, a team captain, led the Los Angeles Stars. Gliding across the mat,
Oh, nice spinning back kick by Daniels. Now Daniels,
he quickly reminded why the fans loved him so much.
he is a big, fast guy, 25 years old.
Oh, there it is. A spinning heel kick.
Casually countering a low kick with a textbook spinning heel kick,
Got the LA Stars back in the game. Beautiful shots, beautifully timed.
Daniels kept the knockout parade going with his hands.
Stay in to bring the Stars. Just rely on his hands to do damage
Left hand by Daniels takes Spang down.
Impressing even the boss himself.
Norris, he likes what he sees, so does
With each appearance, he not only entertained himself and the crowd,
Tremendous sport karate guy. Daniels is doing an excellent job. Oh, he's not probably the smartest thing to do is do a little bit of jawing like that and take a shot.
but also consistently racked up the maximum 15 points.
This is almost righting the wrong.
There's the answer.
There's the answer right there.
In January 2007, the Los Angeles team made the playoffs, where they faced the Philadelphia squad led by 23-year-old Stephen Thompson. The future UFC title challenger was icing guys left and right,
Drop like that, you know, it's...
and had never lost under kickboxing rules.
Opportunity to get in there, and there it comes. Williams looking cold in there. That's a knockdown.
Sadly, the highly anticipated karate versus kickboxing clash didn't pan out Tekken style.
Very fast there, not able to tag Daniels. Remember again, the judges just respond to aggression. Thompson goes down.
Due to a torn knee ligament, Thompson would miss 3 years and return to competition in MMA.
Thompson obviously in a lot of pain there.
That same night, Damian Caldwell found himself in a vortex of events.
extremely fast.
All about trying to take the fight, at least for Daniels, but kicks of Daniels so hard. Look at that. Spinning kick followed up with
Too slow to contain the human pinball.
kicks. But Daniels in control right at the beginning.
He suffered at all levels
Look at Daniels. Oh, nice. Daniels is going through the book, yeah.
and got lost in a blizzard of strikes.
Daniels is picking him.
Beautiful combination.
Daniels launched a high kick behind the punches, so the follow-up wheel kick wasn't necessary.
There just puts Caldwell down on the mat.
Gaining momentum.
Opponent, so
In 2008, the highlight led his team to the semifinals, where he threw down with Muay Thai practitioner Chris DeCaro.
See DeCaro's fighting style. I mean, you know, if you give Daniels any space.
After a probing spin,
Just as you say that, that's exactly what he's doing.
Raymond fired off a piercing liver shot.
Have some more angles there, Ricky. There
Oh,
you
look
go.
at that spinning back kick.
To the kidney.
An odd 15-second breather was granted to his opponent, which Daniels filled with pure charisma,
Daniels playing up to the crowd, of course, loving it.
before dropping the curtain.
DeCaro's doing his best to suck it up, but look at the hands. Oh, now there's that left spinning back kick.
Delivering an encore in the form of a debilitating spinning back kick.
To suck it up, but look at the hands. Oh, now there's that.
An hour later, the Meister returned to the arena.
Your debut match, but there's look at Abdul going for.
The forward-charging Abdul Qadir tried to cut off Daniels' space,
He's got there to keep the pressure going, but now that brings it out of Daniels.
but the human highlight wasn't shy to brawl either.
Fans are loving it here inside.
Now, let's see this game.
Yeah, now Daniels is bringing in a lot of emotion.
And once he sensed the timing for a spin,
Get his range.
Oh,
he
there's
does
that
back kick.
spinning
Very good.
back kick. Boy, Abdul, tough, man. He took that shot. That was a
Sprint to the finish.
the following punch on the inside came naturally.
Getting his range. There you go.
Oh, look at that straight right hand.
Nice steal right hand. All right, now Daniels got
Oh, there's your right hand.
Drunk by the knockdown, the adversary also savored the limited edition two-punch spinning back kick.
Gonna allow it to go on.
Oh, there you go.
Then he was politely shown the exit.
Double back kick.
Oh, left hand, right round kick to the head, and that will be good night.
Two strikes at different levels in a single rotation.
We're gonna allow it to go on.
Oh, there you go.
For Raymond, moves like that were routine back then.
Raymond Daniels, good for.
In the finals, his squad faced the tournament favorite, the New York Clash. After a string of matches, the score was 133 to 121 in favor of the opposition, meaning Daniels needed a knockout in the last bout worth 15 points. With the stakes set, a highly motivated Raymond handled his business in just 50 seconds.
13-point New York lead right.
Another high-velocity spin, another patient for the hospital nearby,
13-point New York lead right.
and a team victory in an organization that would soon fade into oblivion.
That's what I'm talking about, guys.
By 2009, that unique promotion shut down due to broadcasting issues. Raymond, with a phenomenal record of 18 wins and not a single loss, returned to semi-contact kickboxing, where he won the World Cup for a record 8 consecutive years, all while competing in the open weight class.
Hey, good control.
The only one who could give him a run for his money was Michael Page.
Shoot by screaming out of time to tell you seriously. Another spinning kick.
Bellator's flashy demolition artist,
Oh, lose off the liver shot. It can come back.
and current UFC top contender, he employed a similar style in his early years. Building an exotic knockout collection. The two striking virtuosos met 3 times in tournament finals, and although Venom put up more of a fight than anyone else, the win always went to Daniels. The human highlight showed out even in the dance department. Over the years at the top, Raymond claimed more than a dozen world titles and earned an honorary 6th degree black belt. Still, once he hit 30, he decided to monetize his talents. To do that, he set out to conquer professional kickboxing.
Kicking Arsenal early on here.
Daniels already had one appearance in K1 between karate bouts. Back then, he was sliding back and forth as usual.
Cross, front kick in the midsection. Right hand there from Peyton Russell. Turning back kick was a gut muncher.
Firing sharp punches.
Peyton Russell leads here in the first round. Leg from Peyton. Oh, there's the right hand, smack bang, and he's knocked.
All the wild spins had the crowd as dizzy as the opponent.
From Daniels. There's still a long way to go in this round. Look at the beautiful jump spinning back kick. Beautifully done.
Who only lasted a couple of rounds.
Sublime work from Raymond Daniels. There's a right hand, high left round kick is dropped in the game. This one is over. Raymond Daniels by KO.
In 2011, Raymond caught the attention of Glory with an elegant salvo. But his big stage debut was delayed until 2013 due to a torn Achilles tendon. By that time, the Dutch League, which had stepped in to replace K1, had become the meeting ground for the world's top strikers. In his first welterweight outing at 170 pounds against former UFC fighter Brian Foster, Daniels was not going to dry up the action with a reconnaissance routine.
There's a spinning back kick already by Daniels.
Smartly countering the enemy's aggression.
Just being evasive. Nice back kick.
Back kick by Daniels. Counter right hand back up, and that's what worked.
He prioritized the midsection.
Again, a spinning back kick there.
Laying the groundwork for a looping missile up top.
Kick by Foster. Again, a spinning hook kick by Daniels knocks Foster down. He does not look steady on his feet, and Raymond Daniels, but there it is. Spinning heel kick.
And what he did is
A flank hook kick fit perfectly into Highlight's resume and instantly paved his path to a title shot.
Leg kick by Foster. Again, a spinning hook kick.
Just a few months later, Raymond entered the Grand Prix. In the semifinals, he faced Joseph Valtellini, nicknamed Bazooka Joe for a reason. The Canadian had success in Taekwondo, later mastered Muay Thai, and successfully embraced an ultra-aggressive style, finishing 90% of his fights by knockout.
That rattled. From Devon. Here comes Valtellini back. Oh, what a high kick from...
With only one career loss by decision, Valtellini represented the new kickboxing elite. To counter the power puncher,
Daniels' trademark jumping spin kick.
the floating karateka used blitz attacks.
That was the beginning of a long... Whips in the outside low kick. So he can't get away.
Maintained range with side kicks.
All three of them went into their respective... All the 2013 league year.
And only exploded from far away.
deal with. They're not used to fighting someone.
Replacing Mark Devon.
Valtellini needs to cut that ring off.
Oh, and that right hand.
However, in the second stretch, Valtellini began diligently bombing the body,
All time zones. 10 wins, 9 inside the distance.
ending combinations with low kicks,
This fight almost reminds me of
aiming to slow down the mobile Raymond.
Affair thus far.
there again. He's out. That's it.
Under a minute left in the second round.
Who had burned a lot of fuel in the unfamiliar back-and-forth exchanges.
He doesn't give Daniels room to do that. He holds his ground.
Now backed up against the ropes, Daniels was absorbing continuous damage.
Canadian taking it to Daniels in the corner, unleashing punches in bunches. Daniels comes to Bazooka Joe, Joseph Valtellini. We're headed to the
Running on flat tires.
heritage. In fact,
By round 3, he had slowed down.
Valtellini on the attack. Right hand of some boy they used to watch movies like.
And lingered in the bazooka's line of fire.
Opportunity to succeed in the martial arts, and he's made the trip to Japan as he watches his son deliver a couple of left hooks to the body. Daniels goes down following that kick.
This setback exposed the glaring weakness of Raymond's energy-demanding style, the rapid gas tank drain.
A sensational final.
Daniels had to bounce back against the number 10 ranked Francois Ambang. He didn't change his style.
Not that Hombang's not a great fighter. There's a lot of people his style. So
Daniels with
but predictably facing a barrage of low kicks.
by Joseph Altolini, Duke. We'll see.
I'm Banks' coach. Brian.
This time, he was ready.
Some kicks there as well.
Fighters exchanging. Down goes Ambeng.
And reaffirmed his status as the ultimate showman on the combat stage.
Francois Ambeng. Oh, what a shot from Raymond Daniels.
Oh my God, that was a two-touch 360 back kick.
Beating Ambeng to the punch in a melee.
Boom, caught him right on the kisser.
Daniels flattened him with his flawless two-touch spinning back kick.
That was the Michael Jordan kick of this sport.
The first connection distracts the opponent. The second one snatches the Knockout of the Year award.
Unbelievable shot. Francois Ambeng. Oh, what a shot from Raymond Daniels.
Rico Verhoeven is pleased,
Devastating.
and Raymond shares the details of his homework.
Settle down a little bit, use my karate skill as well, settle down with my hands. You know, definitely working those leg checks. I wasn't happy with my last performance. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I wanted something that was gonna go on YouTube, something that was gonna go viral.
In 2015, the Highlight was invited to a one-day Grand Prix. The 20-3 Jonathan Oliveira tried to replicate Valtellini's approach.
Silva, Vanderlei Silva, the waist. Rapid-fire right hands from Daniels as we resume action. Oliveira.
Prompting Raymond to turn on the offense randomizer.
And round one scheduled for 3-minute rounds and already.
Shin kick.
There's a jumping knee by.
And start freestyling with a palette of kicks.
It's his second Glory Tournament appearance.
Jump spinning heel kick attempt by Daniels.
Surprise, there's a spinning hook kick.
Sitting his man down with a multi-level spinning combo.
Spinning heel kick upside the temple area.
Daniels tested his boxing chops,
Knocked out.
It was a low kick.
then doubled down on his prime move.
Middle by Daniels. Oh, spinning back kick and that drops Oliveira.
He also put a smile on the face of Bruce Lee fans.
His statement tonight is,
Oh my goodness!
that was a Bruce Lee move.
The Brazilian stubbornness had little bearing on the outcome.
Minute left in the second round. A spinning back kick by Daniels. Knee blocked by the underneath the sweeping right hand.
That's it. It's over.
Wow, literally kicks his way to the final.
After the three-act performance, the showstopper came in the form of a perforating spinning back kick. In the finale later that night, Raymond locked horns with the world's best welterweight, Nicky Holtzkin. The Dutch executioner was one of the last dinosaurs of the old-school K1 era. With exemplary boxing technique,
Best work of the fight. Again,
he regularly silenced the foe's Hannibal Lecter pattern.
Gotta be careful though, Nicky's right hand.
And had racked up 50 knockouts over the years.
Trying to go, Kleptomania, and steal the rim. He's got it. Nothing, come on.
Absolutely mixed straight and stiff shots there.
It was Holtzkin who had won the previous Grand Prix by neutralizing Bazooka Joe.
for one. Who was going to walk away with the welterweight tournament title?
Giving no room for creativity.
That jab with the white gloves and already going to the unorthodox kicking department, but he's smothered.
Nicky urgently cornered the airborne striker.
Daniels up against the ropes to take by.
Oh, the liver shot drops.
Raymond felt the infamous liver shot
Left hook to the body and down Daniels went.
6, 7.
and regretted the lack of a solid boxing base.
Right hand. Beautiful body punch.
And blasts him with the right hand and another. Locking down. Daniels has him pinned in the corner, battering to the body.
But having absorbed the champion's artillery,
Low kick, chopping away.
he snapped back,
The knee up the middle, and now Daniels
landing a spinning attack
spinning back kick.
and starting to time his opponent's entries.
What a battle. Lead left hook by Holtzkin. Intercepted by his left in the first round.
Holtzkin recaptured the fading momentum in the second round.
Looking up into the corner.
See, Daniels is losing that momentum of dancing around out of the way, and once he gets in the corner like this, he's gonna get chopped up like this.
And the punches, I thought it was a low kick.
And while Daniels struggled with maintaining range,
Down for Nicky Holtzkin. Daniels goes on his bike, lateral movement, but finds himself pinned in the corner again where he does not want to be in.
the Dutchman dictated the direction of the fight.
Kicks with the damage your own take as he continues to be barrage of the knee.
Still, even after 3 knockdowns, the ever-creative human highlight remained dangerous.
There's a right hand to the Final minute of the second. Jumping knee by Daniels.
Moreover, after the break, he managed to breathe life back into the bout.
He was here in glory. He's going to need a comeback that goes viral tonight.
Jump back kick lands.
And delivered his best stretch on sheer adrenaline.
One more knockdown, this fight's over.
2 minutes left in the fight. Was it spinning? Letting Daniels go.
But the high pace left his gas tank dry.
And going to work again, a knee up the middle by Hoskin. And the right and down goes.
According to the rules, after 4 knockdowns, Raymond suffered a loss via TKO.
Down he went.
Still, for the former karateka, this was only his 8th fight in an unfamiliar format, and against someone with 10 times the experience. 3 months later, Daniels was eager to get back on the horse in emphatic fashion,
Deft footwork, and there's a blistering.
stirring up chaos from the opening bell. The memory of those liver shots was still fresh.
Athlete to watch. There's another spinning back. And down goes Baseman.
So he was quick to stab a heel into the ribs, finishing the job in under a minute.
He's the real deal, Raymond Daniels.
I've been really working my hands a lot, so I wanted to actually go out and do it, but he was shooting really strong hands, so I maintained my distance, and I saw that he didn't really understand the direction of where my kicks were coming from.
In 2016, Bellator launched a kickboxing promotion under the same brand alongside their MMA endeavor. Inviting many active stars, they also offered a generous contract to the 36-year-old highlight. At their first event in Italy, striking sommelier Daniels whetted the appetite with a flurry.
For a real treat. Look at the extremely explosive, to close the distance, can he use his knee down, no.
Checked his stretching,
Shot,
and served the main course.
Daniels is going to stay in the
The opponent swallowed the delicacy whole.
He needs a little bit of distance to set that up, doesn't he? There it is again. Training kickboxing since age 16.
Oh, there it is, the spinning heel kick. Look out!
He backed up, and that's it.
While 3 juicy spinning heel kicks settled deep into the liver,
Around the arm, to that liver.
Raymond had another bout with the copy-paste formula.
Disciplines of karate, which Raymond Daniels has been a black belt because
he got him on his liver. Looks like he got him on his liver. He got him on his liver.
That's it.
His liver. Good. Well done.
The young Tsaba Gyorfi also got to experience the flavor of those spinning treats.
Man, what a tough draw for a hometown boy.
With motion sickness from the chaotic kaleidoscope of kicks,
There's another.
He does. He changes tempo, right? Oh,
He's got his gloves up high, but why isn't he throwing punches? There's a kick to the head. Another one.
And not letting the myriad of.
he aimed at the cameraman.
Heel kick again. Yurfi missing it. He might have hit the cameraman with that.
Riding high, Daniels even scored an uncharacteristic knockdown with his hands.
And just push it right out there.
Solid body blow. In the midsection. Now he goes to the gut again. Oh!
And slow-cooked Duffy up until the 3rd.
Final round. Raymond Daniels and Yurfi goes down again. Man, he is not getting up.
On a streak of KOs via immaculate spinning kicks to the liver, the highlight secured a title shot.
Around.
You see that?
What a
Underneath
move.
the elbow.
His co-finalist for the inaugural belt was Moroccan veteran Karim Gadji, a 10-time world kickboxing champion with 100 wins, half of them by stoppage. Who entered the bout as the favorite. However, Raymond had improved his low kick defense.
In the blue gloves. And the southpaw Daniels already with a spinning American.
Moreover, he was now catapulting kicks with no tell. Had a tight grip on distance management and looked sharper in open exchanges.
Gadji here in the first round and right uppercut. Spider going at it. Yeah, but I didn't see.
A switch knee crashed into the rival's sphere, forcing the doctor to intervene during the break.
Stop the fight.
With the championship belt around his waist, Daniels didn't lose focus.
Very experienced, seasoned fighter. I had to study a whole lot because, I mean, it's an honor. I have seen him many years ago and been looking forward to fighting him, and he's been such a great champion.
Alongside his victories inside the ropes, Raymond was thriving in his personal life as well. After raising his son on his own, in 2016, he finally met a new love, Colby Northcutt, the older sister of MMA fighter Sage Northcutt. Like her younger brother, she had been training in martial arts since early childhood, and is currently competing in one championship, where she remains undefeated.
A better chance to actually isolate the arm right there.
Soon the power couple welcomed 2 children. Daniels often states that his wife helped him find balance in daily life, and their kids became a new source of motivation. 3 subsequent challengers felt the stimulus firsthand.
To America's Diner!
Fights and it's so hard to deal with.
With his boxing crispier than ever.
Going into southpaw thing too, and there's
the difference between a winning fighter and a guy. Oh.
And smart energy management, the Spinner Man could go all 5 rounds successfully.
Oh, and he did miss that one.
And just like 20 years ago, he always kept the crowd at the edge of their seats.
Again, a lot of spinning kicks by Dan. Metronomes. Wow!
One of the most disconcerting things in combat sports.
With a clean 8-0 record in the organization, Raymond had cleared out his division. And in 2019, he dared to try something new.
Daniel!
At 39 years old, the highlight set his sights on MMA. He didn't have to look far. Bellator gladly offered him a slot on a card in England. There to greet the human centrifuge was welterweight Wilker Barrows. The spacious cage suited Raymond just fine.
They're throwing a little bit more leg kicks.
Daniels trying to find his range.
As he whipped out a Hoog tornado.
In television as well.
And even disengaged from the unfamiliar clinch.
This is where Barrows...
Then Daniels dulled Barrows' reactions with spinning body shots.
He's here right now, fighting on the biggest stage.
And reset him to factory settings. Winding up a full 720 degrees, Raymond unleashed a one-of-a-kind tornado punch and scored the rarest knockout in combat sports history. The cinematic move, praised even by longtime rival Michael Page, instantly went viral, reaching far beyond the MMA bubble. After 2 decades of electrifying battles, the Daniels phenomenon finally broke into the mainstream.
When I threw the 720, I was gonna actually throw the kick, but he pushed against the cage and it gave him more space, so then I decided not to kick and come down with the right hand, and that happened all in that split second in my mind.
Daniels celebrated his 40th birthday by delivering a signature performance.
Just settle down. That takedown will come. If he rushes in, he's going to get cold. And he just got caught.
His opponent, Jason King, couldn't keep up with the veteran on the feet.
Raymond Daniels going to spin, looking to connect.
Jason's in trouble here.
And his last-ditch submission attempt
kick right to the leg lock
was stifled with ease by Raymond,
I wanted him to do, kind of sit up and hug the body.
Who notched his only career victory on the ground.
Shots. And it's all over!
The unsuspecting Peter Stanonik faced a grimmer fate.
Kickboxing for his whole career, he knows. Nice. Right hand.
Oh my! In the world and the reigning Bellator.
In round 2, the first crack echoed through the arena.
Oh my goodness!
Right here. Peter groaned in pain for 5 minutes.
Right on the front of the cup.
But chose to continue to his own detriment.
What a gamer, man. Stanonik. Wow.
No, that was definitely coming. I saw.
10 seconds later, Raymond uncoiled a spinning balls kick that rendered Stanonik's family jewels beyond repair.
Done.
Well,
leading to a no contest.
But that's not going to happen. That the crystal ball was owned by Josh. So we'll step away. Unfortunate no contest.
Part 2 of this improvised nutcracker play took place 7 months later. This time, Daniels stayed well away from the private parts.
Ending in highlight reel fashion. Almost on.
When that strike is going, able to accept it. Beautiful spinning.
And even secured a couple solid takedowns.
Look at that beautiful
takedown.
And the referee, what did the referee say?
Oh, another takedown.
Doing well, even without his main weapon.
Victories.
That's because he's, that was a hard kick to the body.
That was. Knee and Stanonik staggered. Raymond Real Deal Daniels.
Despite a series of knockdowns, the durable Peter made it to the final bell.
Raymond, the Real Deal
In 2022, Raymond came full circle by signing an exclusive contract with Karate Combat.
Some of the shots.
Oh, beautiful! The new promotion offered a fresh take on traditional martial arts. And was rapidly gaining popularity and attracting ex-UFC strikers.
In the ball, my God!
The organization heavily leaned on a concept once pioneered by Chuck Norris's project, even replacing the ring with a similar walled platform, just raised a bit higher.
Rafael Alves with the capoeira kick to the head.
After 15 action-packed years, Daniels returned to his roots and seamlessly adapted to the familiar rule set. Though late into his career, the human highlight still competes with the same fire. Even at 45 years old, not conceding to youthful challengers.
That goes to work here, and that's a huge left kick.
And while heads are no longer flying the way they used to, the Karate Master is still physically incapable of producing a stinker.
One of the best in the business for
Kick, that's high-level martial arts. That was the Michael Jordan kick of this sport.
Raymond Daniels may not have grown into a global superstar, but he's a unique character in the fight world.
Righting the wrong.
There's a 13-point New York lead right.
After dedicating his prime years to law enforcement, he only resumed his career close to his 30s, and for the next 2 decades he never let his audience get bored. In our era of risk-averse, pragmatic tactics, the human highlight, regardless of the rule set, painted masterpieces that no one else even dares to replicate.
Oh, what a shot from Raymond Daniels!
Oh my God, that was a 2-touch 3.
If you enjoyed the video, spin kick the like button, subscribe to the channel, and vote for sport.
Suck it up, but look at the hands. Oh!